all, and welcome back to my channel. This actually is the first official week, the day before our 3-year anniversary on YouTube. We are changing the title of the channel. I am ixing the drunk from my name, and therefore we are just crafts with Paige. So welcome to the channel. Still going to be the same content, focusing on the crafting, making some stuff, a little bit less about the alcohol, just as much fun. And this week's craft, we are going to be attempting to make a tumbler for my stepdaughter. I have a plain metal tumbler that we're going to decorate up. We got some spray paint, glitter, I even have some rub-on transfers. We're gonna put her name on it. So if you're interested in seeing how it turns out, please continue watching. Prior to anything else, as I mentioned, this was just a plain metal tumbler, and it was silver, and we're gonna turn it black. I'm going to paint both the cup and the lid, not the straw, with some black spray paint, just a couple of light coats so it doesn't drip, and then we're gonna get to decorating. Once the cup is all dry, I've got it all taped up now, and it is on our gorgeous cup turner machine. I love this thing. And I did go ahead and give it just a little bit of cleaning since I touched all over it, getting it taped up. I put some rubbing alcohol really quickly, and I believe looks like it's all air dried. So we are gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be using these rub-on transfers that I just got from Dollar Tree. I used, I believe it was a flower and different branches and stuff, and I added those to one of the tumblers, the sunset one that we made. Now I am cutting out my stepdaughter's name, or the nickname she prefers to go by, which is Alex. So all I'm gonna do is cut out each letter individually. I'm going to remove the plastic from the back, and I'm going to put my letter so there's my A, and I'm just gonna use, you can use anything, kind of like scraping off lotto tickets. You could use your nail, or I'm gonna use the hard end of this paintbrush and just kind of scrape, press down on your foil. There's our A, and I can kind of press it down as well, get it in place. And I'm just going to continue doing that with all of the letters. We have Alex on here. You can't really see it super well because of the light, but there were a few spots where I had to improvise because I could not for the life of me get some of the tiny like stars and hearts to stick, but got it to work. I did have a little bit of damage from the rub-on transfers, so I had to touch up a few places with gold and black paint pens, but we're moving on to the glitter. For that, I have my Mod Podge that we are going to be painting on with our same paintbrush. And here is our glitter. Whew. It is called Coral Crystal. It is an extra fine glitter, and it is like neon coral. It is so cool. I love this. I'm also going to put this piece of paper down below so I can hopefully catch some of the glitter, but a majority of this glitter, since we put the name on here, is going to be towards the bottom, concentrated near the bottom, and then kind of blending up towards the top. Because we are concentrating on the bottom, I taped off the actual bottom surface of the tumbler so that doesn't end up getting all kind of clogged up with glitter and making it difficult to stand. I'm also going to add some glitter just around the edge of the lid of this cup. I am going to take this Mod Podge glue and I'm going to brush it along the bottom here where I want the glitter to stick. Now we are going to place our glitter. I'm going to kind of go from this angle since I want the bottom to be the most concentrated. For the lid, I'm going to be doing the same thing, just kind of brushing around the very edge. I'm just going to keep it concentrated kind of in that groove there, just piling on the glitter. It obviously looks all crazy and not super pleasant looking because the glue is still underneath, but we're gonna allow that to dry. It'll dry clear, and then from there we can decide if we want more glitter or if we want to go ahead and proceed with our resin. Here is our glittery cup. This right here is about 3-ish coats, with it obviously being more concentrated near the bottom and fading up towards the top. I was doing a really bad job with the ombre. I couldn't get it to like fade into the name, so I kind of just made it look a little, I don't know, it looks intentional, kind of looks goopy, like we dripped it with some gooey pink glittery slime. But here's the lid, just with pink glitter around the edge, and we're gonna resin this baby. I've got tape along the inside to prevent the inside from getting resin on it. Although we covered the bottom to prevent glitter from getting on the bottom, I do want a slight coat of resin on the bottom, as well as the lid. So I also have, over in this direction, I have also set up, it's a weird angle, but this is my nice little leveling board to make my resin projects nice and flat and level. And we've got our lid on here, and all I'm really gonna do is just very carefully spread it, maybe with my finger, with the popsicle stick that I use, and we're just gonna gently spread it around very, very thinly. I want the sides to get coated and the top to get coated, but I don't want huge drips. I don't want this to be a huge mess or anything. It's just gonna be very thin. And since we are no strangers to the resin and cup making process, we're just gonna speed through that. The resin has fully cured. Our cup is done. I have a few comments to make, and I don't have a cup to show you guys because I already gave it to my stepdaughter and she's already using it. So I guess I'll take that as a positive thing, but I did have a lot of sanding to do when it came time to remove the tape. So keep that in mind if you choose to make one of these. If you tape it the way I did, I had a lot of cleanup work to do. Still turned out great, but I could have done a bit of a better job taping, and then I might have had less work there. So other than that, this cup turned out great. I did have to use quite a few coats of the glitter to make it actually show up neon on that black, but no harm, no foul. I think the neon pink against the black looks awesome. So here are some clips of this cup outside in the natural light. Thank you guys so much for watching my video this week. I hope you all enjoyed the craft, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button and are subscribed to the channel. I also have links for my social media accounts in the description box below. I'll see you guys all for the next one.